And we're in a position right now where we have residents that are asking the very limited number of police officers that we have to fight ICE agents on the street.
And if you see these ICE agents in your neighborhood, take out that phone and hit record. Help us create a database of the atrocities against Minnesotans, not just to establish a record for posterity, but to bank evidence for future prosecution.
And with some breaking news, you just mentioned it just moments ago, multiple DOJ sources confirming to Fox News that Minnesota Governor Tim Walz and Minneapolis Mayor Jacob Frey are now both under federal investigation for allegedly interfering with immigration enforcement here in Minnesota. We are told that probe is early but ongoing.
Like, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell to get notifications. Anytime I go live, I make a video. I got a big announcement on Monday, so you better not miss out on it. Let's get into this. Now, this is 5 minutes. I'm not going to play the whole thing. I'm just going to play the first few minutes of it, and you're going to see exactly what happened. Roll it.
Let's be very, very clear. This long ago stopped being a matter of immigration enforcement. Instead, it's a campaign of organized brutality against the people of Minnesota by our own federal government. Last week, that campaign claimed the life of Renee Nicole Good. We've all watched the video. We've all seen what happened. And yet, instead of conducting an impartial investigation so we can hold accountable the officer responsible for Renee's death, the Trump administration is devoting the full power of the federal government to finding an excuse to attack the victim and her family. Just yesterday, 6 federal prosecutors, including the longtime career prosecutor leading the charge to investigate and eliminate fraud in our state's programs, quit their jobs rather than go along with this assault on the United States Constitution. But as bad as it's been, Donald Trump intends for it to get worse. This week, he went online to promise that, quote, the day of retribution and reckoning is coming. That's a direct threat against the people of this state, who dared to vote against him 3 times, and who continue to stand up for freedom with courage and empathy and profound grace.
And brutality.
All across Minnesota, people are stepping up to help their neighbors who are being unjustly and unlawfully targeted. They're distributing care packages and walking kids to school and raising their voices in peaceful protest, even though doing so has made many of our fellow Minnesotans targets for violent retribution. Folks, I know it's scary, and I know it's absurd that we all have to be defending law and order, justice, and humanity, while also caring for our families and trying to do our jobs. So tonight, let me say once again to Donald Trump and Kristi Noem, end this occupation.
Occupation.
You've done enough. Let me say 4 critical things to the people of Minnesota. 4 things I want you.
Good. Occupation. It's an organized brutality by the federal government. He's glorifying the fact that neighbors are helping each other that are getting unlawfully arrested, I guess, which is the people attacking the ICE agent with a shovel. Then Renee Good, making bad decisions, decide to hit an ICE agent with a car and got smoked. Let me tell you something. When your business starts growing fast, shipping can either make you money or completely waste your time. I've been there. Orders stacking up, rates all over the place, pure chaos. That's why I use ShipStation. ShipStation puts everything in one place. Order management, rate shopping, inventory, returns, analytics. Instead of juggling 5 or 6 different tools, you've got one dashboard that actually works. It connects to over 200 sales channels and compares rates across USPS, UPS, and FedEx to find the best options every single time. Sometimes saving up to 90% on shipping. If you already have discounted carrier rates, bring them. ShipStation keeps your discounts and ad automation, prints labels in bulk, sends tracking automatically, and cuts down on customer service headaches. I use this, and you should too. Right now, you can try ShipStation free for 60 days. Full access, no credit cards required. All you have to do is scan the QR code on the screen. Or you could go to ShipStation.com, use code Tatum. 60 days is plenty of time to see how much time and money that you can save every day on shipping. That's ShipStation.com, use code Tatum, ShipStation.com, code Tatum.
So tonight, let me say once again to Donald Trump and Kristi Noem, end this occupation.
Occupation. Occupation. It's an organized brutality by the federal government. he's glorifying the fact that neighbors are helping each other that are getting unlawfully arrested, I guess, which is the people attacking the ICE agent with a shovel. Then Renee Good, making bad decisions, decide to hit an ICE agent with a car and got smoked.
Room full of immigration agents and officials telling them that the Trump administration is standing by them and they should not have to do their jobs in fear.
There's this narrative on social media that they're going to get in trouble, that locals are going to go after them. That is bull.
Blanche told the agents the DOJ will go after anyone who lays a finger on them.
Time your officers get touched, that is a federal crime being committed against them. And my marching orders from President Trump all the way on down, Attorney General Bondi all the way on down, is that every single time that happens, we will prosecute.
Blanche tells Fox the Trump administration will not tolerate Governor Tim Walz or Mayor Jacob Frey's anti-ICE rhetoric.
When the governor or the mayor threaten our officers, when the mayor suggests that he's encouraging citizens to call 911 when they see ICE officers, that is very close to a federal crime.
This week, 6 employees at the U.S. Attorney's Office here in Minnesota who were not aligned with the Trump agenda were fired.
It will not even slow us down a little bit. As a matter of fact, they were fired earlier this week. We've already replaced them. Good riddance. We're good.
And here in Minnesota, DHS tells us today that Operation Metro Surge has now resulted in 3,000 arrests of illegal migrants. Brett.
Man, look, if this country had a thing for black people and they wanted to check, verify if a black man is legal or illegal, you know how simple this will be? If an ICE agent came up to me, I'll just show them my identification. I'm sure they won't come up to me twice. So that's my only experience, is one experience, and I go, oh, yeah, here you go. Thank you. All right, I'll see y'all later. Y'all be good, all right? That's how to go. I'm driving down the street. Whoop, whoop. Oh, let me pull over. I'll say, how can I help you? I need your license and registration. I got my gun on me. How do you want me to handle it? Well, just keep your gun on and don't reach for it. All right, it's cool. My license is in my bag right here. Grab it out the bag, give it to me. Boop, 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 boop. Give it to him. I'm legal. My car's legal. My insurance is up to date. There ain't nothing there. Come back to the car. Hey, I want to give you a warning for speeding. Or I'm going to give you a ticket for speeding. It just say I wasn't speeding. Okay, thank you, sir, for the ticket. I know because I got common sense that I'm not going to argue with him right here. If I said I wasn't speeding, he clearly think I'm speeding. What do you think gonna happen if I start arguing with him? He gonna say, you know what, man? You argue very well. I'm gonna change my mind and I'm gonna tear that ticket up I just wrote for you and I already filed to the court. I'm gonna write an addendum as soon as this traffic stop is over, and I'm gonna spend all of this time to reverse what you did because you argued so well. You're stupid if you think that's gonna happen. Don't argue with the man. Take the ticket and go argue it in court. I think I just had to pay a ticket. Oh, it wasn't my fault. It was somebody was driving a company car and got a ticket in it, and I had to go and deal with that ticket. But it's simple. Now I want to play this clip from a liberal. Hold on, what is this? Is that a title or is that the? Okay, I want to play a clip from the black guy that was walking down the street giving his opinions. Let's go to Karoline Leavitt first, and then we'll come back to him. Karoline Leavitt, this woman here is bad to the bone. She cooked this reporter. It's a 1 minute and 33-second clip. I haven't seen nobody get cooked like this in a long time. And I love that she's confident and brave enough to say it. And I met her a few times in person. I met her before she ever became the press secretary when she was running for office. I loved her ever since then. She's a hard worker. She has integrity. She's a good woman. She's brilliant. You name it, she got it. And these crazy reporters talking stupid out the side of their neck with all that estrogen in their body. Hey, this is what happened to you, bro. You get cooked. Roll the clip.
And earlier on, Secretary Norton spoke to the media, and she said, among other things, that they are doing everything correctly. 32 people died in ICE custody last year. 170 U.S. citizens were detained by ICE, and Renee Good was shot in the head and killed by an ICE agent. How does that equate to them doing everything correctly?
Why was Renee Good unfortunately and tragically killed?
Are you asking me my opinion? Because an ICE agent acted recklessly and killed her unjustifiably.
Oh, okay. So you're a biased reporter with a left-wing opinion.
What do you want me to do?
Yeah, because you're a left-wing hack. You're not a reporter. You're posing in this room as a journalist. And it's so clear by the premise of your question. And you and the people in the media who have such biases but fake like you're a journalist, you shouldn't even be sitting in that seat. But you're pretending like you're a journalist, but you're a left-wing activist. And the question that you just raised and your answer proves your bias. You should be reporting on the facts. You should be reporting on the cases. Do you have the numbers of how many American citizens were killed at the hands of illegal aliens who ICE is trying to remove from this country?
Come on,
I bet
sis.
you don't. I bet you didn't even read up on those stories.
Come on.
I bet you never even read about Laken Riley or Jocelyn Nungray or all of the innocent Americans who were killed at the hands of illegal aliens in this country. And the brave men and women of ICE are doing everything in their power to remove those heinous individuals and make our communities safer. And shame on people like you in the media who have a crooked view and have a biased view and pretend like you're a real honest journalist.
Oh, my goodness, I'm glad she said that. Nobody could have said it better. You can tell by someone's statement that they're stupid. You can say what you want. When you drive off and ram somebody with a car, that is perceived as a use of deadly force. And therefore, the officer, the deputy, whatever, can respond with deadly force. And if you get smoked as a result, that's your fault. No one with a connected brainstem believes that it was justified in what she did. No one with a brainstem believes that gentleman will be prosecuted for his level of use of force. Nobody. And it's funny because they say she was murdered, but what part of that was murdered according to the law? Not your feelings, but the law. Well, go look the law up and see, is it justified for someone to use deadly force against you if you rammed them with the car? She lined up and she hit him. It don't matter if you intentionally did it or not. Like, let me just clear this up real quick. Send this to your whack job cousin or somebody. Just because when it comes to use of deadly force, the person on the other side's intent is irrelevant in the instance where there has to be a diagnosis of, is this a deadly force situation or not? Meaning, she didn't have to intend to hit him with the car. He can't read her mind. How is he going to determine, well, her intentions is to drive and clip me with the car and go down the street and park and let a lesbian girlfriend get back in the car and go home and make no food for her son, whom she should probably lose custody of. Nobody is thinking about what a person thinking about. You can't diagnose use of force based on intent. You only have to go based on actions. So if it's just say if a person is there and they pull the gun out and point at me, I don't have to get shot in order for me to use deadly force against the person. And I don't need to know whether they were playing, whether they were going to shoot me or they're going to shoot a warning shot. None of that is associated with the use of deadly force determination or determination of whether you use deadly force. It's that if I perceived that your behavior is a danger to me, a threat of serious bodily injury and or death, I can then utilize deadly force to protect me and others. All you got to do is either ask a cop or read the statute and you'll know this. And the fact that people are in these positions, they don't know what the F they talking about, they tell you everything you need to know.